Hi, this is Drew. Welcome back to the channel. Join me as I'm fighting cancer with fitness. As you would have noticed, we have now rebranded. We are no longer Fitness 40 and Beyond. I am Drew Flex. For all of you who have followed me on my social media platforms, my Instagram, my Twitter and my Facebook, you would have seen me taking you through this this change of name and of identity and of branding. Some people have asked me why the change. I just thought that I needed to expand my reach beyond just people over 40 because there are a lot of people out there who are under the age of 40 who have been asking me for advice on fitness, on nutrition, on living with cancer, all types of different cancer, and also all types of long-term illnesses. So I wanted to open it up to everyone with a name that can be identified synonymous with one individual rather than an age range that could possibly limit the reach. So hence why the name change to Drew Flex. And so far I've had quite positive feedback. Do drop a comment below and let me know what you think about the name change. While we're here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and do press the bell button for the latest notifications. I want to thank you all for sticking with me for as long as you have. Today is the 5th of June 2019 at the time that I'm making this this video, and it's a very special time of year because it's a year since I've been diagnosed with chronic myeloid leukemia. And I just want to talk about all the changes that have happened over the last year. Obviously, learning of having that illness was a massive shock for me, and it's something that I still try to make sense of on a daily basis. I think when I'm taking my medication in particularly, it's a constant reminder that, you know, wow, you've got this, and this is something you're going to have to manage for the rest of your life. And I suppose in those times it can be difficult because I'm wrestling with loads of different emotions, loads of different feelings, loads of different thoughts. On the upside of things, it's opened up a whole new world to me. First and foremost, I'm doing this. I'm talking to all of you, and I'm reaching out to loads of people, you know, all over the world. I mean, I'm not quite there with the thousands of YouTube subscribers, but I do have over 2,500 Twitter followers, and I'd like to thank each and every single one of them for following me and joining me on my journey. And I would like to get this channel over the line to those kind of subscriber numbers as my Twitter following. So I would be greatly appreciative if you would share, spread the word, and let everyone know about my journey and encourage them to come to the channel to see more of the content. So what's it been like living with chronic myeloid leukemia over the last year? So there was the initial shock. Then there was the coming to terms with it, speaking to my friends, my family, who've been an immense support to me, and then doing some research on the condition, how it's impacting on me, and then looking at things like diet, rest, and the impact of exercise, all of which I've done videos covering, you know, to do with dealing with this illness, but also keeping healthy mental health when you're confronted with something that is so drastically life-changing as this. It's been an amazing journey. I've come into contact with so many people along the way. Like I say, my Twitter fam, they've been amazing. It's a really nice community to be a part of, very supportive, extremely understanding, and we inspire and motivate each other. I've made such good connections on there. People that I would even consider friends, even though we've only conversed digitally, but I feel a real warmth and affinity and a camaraderie with them. So, you know, there's too many of you to mention, but I'd like to big you all up for being a great part of my journey through fitness, and, you know, continuing to try and go from strength to strength. And you've all been a great source of encouragement. Also, friends that I've amassed on, and followers that I've amassed on Instagram as well. You've been an immense support, and I want to really thank you all. There's a few people on Instagram that regularly like and comment on my videos, and they give me a lot of positive support, and I'd like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. And also friends on Facebook, because what tends to happen is the people on Facebook who are my core followers are actually my immediate friends and family, people that I've gone to school with, people that are actual blood relatives, you know, and they've been in my corner from day one. And I thank you all so much for your support, emotionally spurring me on, dropping me so many heartfelt messages, and really giving me the encouragement to do this and to speak my truth and to speak my story. I've also been in contact with and worked in partnership with a handful of cancer charities, namely ACLT, Leukemia Care, Race Against Blood Cancer have been a good support, Leukemia UK, Bloodwise. You know, I'm really grateful for the share that they do. University of Worcester as well have been a great support as well. All these organisations that I've either done work with or retweet my feeds, you know, it's really been a humbling experience that so many people have got behind me, and helped me to reach people with my message, and that's what it's all about. It's about spreading the message, it's about raising awareness and letting people know that you can live a fulfilling life even with this illness. You can still go on to have a normal life, achieve your goals, you can still plan for the future. Even if you had a form of cancer that was terminal, what this has taught me is to treat every day as though it's a gift and live every day as if it is your last. Those memories, even after you've passed, but the memories that you leave your loved ones with, those will last forever, and they will always remember you fondly, and they'll always be thankful for that time that they spent with you. I like to give a shout out to inspirational people that have always kind of motivated me to do what I'm doing, and have you know, sent me messages of support. CT Fletcher, Superman from Compton, Ulysses, and I've even had a message of support from Julian Smith early on in this journey, and that means a lot to me that these people, they're so well known within the fitness industry, but they still take the time out to say, hey, they still take the time out to acknowledge what you're doing and to spur you on. So I'm really grateful for that. And I suppose I'm just thankful for all of the things that have happened at the top of the year. I kicked off 50 years of Leukemia Care UK. That was a particular highlight for me, kicking off their campaign with a series of videos, which if you go online to Leukemia Care's YouTube channel, or you go to their Facebook or Instagram or Twitter in particular, you will see these feeds. So do link in with them as well if you want to know more about this illness and the support that you can get if you are afflicted with an illness like this. ACLT, as I've said before, unfortunately due to injury I wasn't able to do the 5k this year, but I'm hoping to be in better shape next year so I can do the 5k and again raise more awareness. I've also been in the Hackney Gazette as well with my story, because obviously this was picked up through Specsavers and I was featured on the Specsavers website as well. So those were other highlights for me over the year. In my personal life, as you've seen, my partner in crime, Cheche, she's joined me on a couple of the videos, and she's been a tremendous support. And we had a much welcome break. We went to Italy, and it was a real time to kind of wind down and reflect on everything that's happened over the past year. And I'm pleased to say now that I'm making good progress with my health. Obviously, I have to go back and get checked up, but now the CML levels are down to 2%, which is what the projected improvement should be for after a year in treatment. So I'm on a good road to having it managed at the optimum level that it can. My next test is in July, so I'm hoping for good news there as well. Also, for those of you who were aware of my troubles with my slipped disc and with my arthritis, that treatment is in the pipeline as well. So things are looking up, and like I say, I'm just glad to be here now. Going from strength to strength. As you all can see, I've been back in the gym. I've got a new gym up here now in Bracknell, so we're going to be moving from home workouts to gym workouts from now on. And I will do a welcome to Drew Flex video, so it will be very much like the welcome to fitness of 40 and beyond video, but this time it'll be welcome to Drew Flex and all the things that you can expect in terms of content. I hope you do like the new layout. Please do let me know what you think. Drop a comment below. And yeah, the last year, if I was to sum it up in one word, I would say it was a revelation. A revelation of how deep my faith in God actually is. It was tested severely, and I still hold firm to the belief that the things that He sets forth in front of me are the things that He thinks I can deal with, and it's a test to see what you do with it. And I'm hoping that I'm showing that you give me lemons, and right now I'm making lemonade. It's also a revelation of who's really there for you in times of real dire straits. And I'm glad to say that a lot of people around me that I expected to be there for me have been there for me. So I feel particularly blessed that way. It's also a revelation of the strength that I never had. Well, not the strength that I never had, but the strength that I never knew I had. Like I say, I've always been into gym, but in this instance, fitness has really been my saviour, my saving grace. It's been my sanity. Through doing this, it's allowed me to have an outlet, to have a means by which to get rid of all my fear, my angst, my frustration, and it's allowed me to turn something that can be quite debilitating into something that is a positive motivating force for me, to prove that I can still be strong, I can still kick ass. I'm going to kick cancer's ass. I'm going to continue to do so. And I'm going to continue to show you that it can be done. And if only one person out there decides to go out there and have that same kick-ass attitude, I've done my job. And I will continue to do so. It's been a revelation of the goodness of other human beings. And when the chips are down, that people really do rally around for support. And I'm eternally grateful to everybody that has rallied around to support me. I thank my family, my mum, my sister, my kids, my nephews, you know, dear friends that I've had from a long time ago. I want to thank them all. New friends that I've made as well, I want to thank them all. And going forward, you're gonna get a lot more positive vibes from me, and expect a lot more good content from DrewFlex. So yeah, if you're on the social media, you follow the hashtag 1 year since cancer diagnosis. You see that all over my socials. And I look forward to bringing you more videos. This is DrewFlex. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and hit the bell button for notifications. And I will see you next video. Until next time, stay flexing. If you're a fitness enthusiast looking for a personal trainer, gym or dojo, head over to sushifitness.com.